Succession planning is really important in organizations, meaning who will become leaders. Some people don't want to become leaders. I think that's okay. Others potentially might be, but they need to see a path. If it's all external candidates coming in, well, they'll think they need to go to other organizations as well to develop. As a manager, how to think about what leadership looks like, and as an employee, seeing how leadership looks to you.
Hello, my name is Nurwaidatul Aisyah binti Abdul Khalid. My matrix number is 22024792785 and I'm from class BA2733C. Assalamualaikum and good day everyone, and also to my beloved lecturer Dr. Dayana Al-Muna. Today I want to talk about the issue that often overlooked but absolutely vital to organizational success, and that is succession planning. Succession planning involves identifying key employee level and creating backup plans for replacement. It is a proactive strategy to cultivate continuous leadership and ensure all positions are filled during both expected and unexpected employee departure, whether due to retirement, resignation, or other circumstances. It is not limited to senior management, but should encompass all employee level to ensure organizational success. Based on the research article written by Yasmin Mano, Siti Sarah Omar and Fadila Ismail, it is stated that Armstrong in 2003 defined succession planning as a process in which organizations can make sure that staff are being hired and constantly improve their skill to fill the competent key roles in the organization, while Rothwell in 2005 explained that organizations who do not have formal succession planning face problems in major areas such as turnover and lack the essential skill for key positions. Now that we understand the concept, so let's talk about the key aspect of effective succession planning, which is first, identifying potential successors, which focusing on employees who can handle key positions in the future. Next is competence building and career development. Succession planning serves as a productive method for this aspect. Next is training and development, providing educational and instructional guidelines to manage existing talent. So last is talent pool management, managing the risk of employee succession by having a greater pool of talented resource internally. So let's now take a closer look at the multiple function of succession planning within an organization. First function is developing potential candidates. It helps in developing potential candidates for organizational sustainability and business continuity. Second is identifying job vacancy. It is a systematic approach that aids in identifying job vacancy due to employee turnover or retirement. Third is recruitment, retention, and development. Succession planning can be used as an instrument in recruitment, employee retention strategy, and top management future development within the organization. Fourth is addressing workforce shortage. It helps mitigate risks associated with workforce shortage and the loss of organizational knowledge, skills, and experience due to retiring employees. Other than that, ensuring leadership continuity. Succession planning ensures leadership continuity and helps maintain organizational sustainability by devoting funds to internal leadership development. Next is smooth transition. Effective succession plan ensures smoother operation during unexpected or expected departure and make the transition obvious for all employees. Next function is employee growth. Succession planning through individual career development plans and internally groomed candidates allows employees to feel valued for their career progression. So next slide is, based on the provided research article, of course, succession planning comes with its fair share of challenges, particularly from the employee's perspective, which is first, cost and organizational roadmap. Developing succession plan requires a certain level of cost and a future organizational roadmap. Company must be in a growing mood to support this plan and can only ensure their existence and smooth execution if they are in a good financial position. Without proper financial planning and a clear vision, succession planning can't be effectively implemented. budget constraint can also add complexity to succession planning program. Second is ensuring appropriate candidates. Top management or higher management must own the responsibility of entrusting the culture of succession planning from top to bottom and ensuring that organization have appropriate candidate for all positions. This aligns with the article's discussion of the challenges of internal versus external recruitment. Organization must cultivate internal talent to have suitable internal candidates. Third is transparency issue. Sometimes succession plans fail because organizations do not involve employees in the process. A lack of transparency can hinder a smooth transition, making it vital for personnel to be aware of the succession planning process. If employees are unaware of the succession planning process, it can lead to uncertainty and disengagement. Last is lack of consistent workforce planning. A lack of consistent workforce planning affects strategic succession planning for both top and middle management employees. This means that if an organization doesn't have a clear plan for its future workforce needs, it will struggle to effectively identify and prepare successors for key positions. So from the employee's perspective, challenges are also present. First is development gaps. Narrowing development gaps through individual development plans is crucial. Organizations need to develop young talent for future positions and create timely transition plan for retiring employees. Identifying and addressing these gaps ensure a smoother transition and prepares employees for future roles. Second is ethical standard and shared resources. A strong organizational culture that provides values, belief and standard for all employees is essential for effective succession planning. Best practice include developing a system for all employees with formal training and shared resources. Third is individual assessment. Employee assessment depends on organizational needs and culture. Utilizing effective assessment tools like 360-degree evaluation can provide valuable feedback. Through internal candidates may receive varying results from supervisor, peers, and subordinates. Fourth is balancing potential and performance. It is important to identify future leaders based on higher potential rather than higher performance. High potential leader can stay longer in the organization. This shows the need to balance what an employee is doing now with what they can be doing later. So let's now move on to the other slide. So, how can we overcome these challenges? The research article outlined several strategies for both employers and employees. So for employers, which is first, financial investment and roadmap. They can develop succession plan with a clear organizational roadmap and ensure financial stability to support these plans. Creating a detailed multi-year plan outlining the key position to be filled, the timeline for succession, and the specific development activity required for potential successors. Second is resource sharing and consideration. Senior management should allocate vital resources and demonstrate strong support for the development of succession planning initiative, providing access to executive coach leadership development programs and industry conference for high potential employees. Third is address sensitive issue. They can engage in sensitive conversation while respecting the executive role, facilitating a smooth transition and a healthy post-succession organization. Conducting open and honest conversation with potential successors about their strengths, weakness and development needs. Next, for the employees, is they need to focus on continuous feedback. Promote a culture within the organization based on continuous feedback. From this, it can encouraging regular one-on-one meeting between manager and employees to discuss performance development goals and career aspiration. Second is focus on high potential. They can identify future leaders based on potential rather than just past performance, creating a separate development track for high potential employee that includes mentoring, coaching, and challenging assignment. Third is transparency and communication. Human resource should communicate organizational succession plans to support employee engagement, providing employees with a clear and transparent feedback about their potential for advancement. So to conclude, succession planning is not just a luxury for organization, it is a necessity for ensuring long-term sustainability, leadership continuity, and business success. As we have discussed, it involves proactively identifying and developing potential leaders, addressing talent gaps, and preparing for inevitable changes such as retirement or resignation. While there are significant challenges for both employers and employees, such as financial constraints, transparency issues, and development gaps, these can be overcome through strategic planning, resource investment, continuous feedback, and a strong commitment to employee growth. By implementing effective succession planning, organizations can build a resilient workforce, maintain operational stability, and secure a bright future. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye.
So here is my reference for this presentation. Thank you.